Hello, I was given the chemical compound hexachlorine cyclohexane, one of 8 isomers, which is the gamma. Now, these are very important because they are manufactured meaning made by humans. They are very stable. The one we're talking about today is gamma. It is used for insecticides, which is pesticides for agriculture. And there is another front, which is also, they're seen in products for our lotion, cream, and shampoos as treatment for lice. Both of them are very volatile, meaning that they are easily reactive with the ambient air, creating aromatic molecules. In 1976, America banned the use or production, not the use, the production of Lindale pesticides, but there's still lingering effects because ever since then, we still import these kinds of goods from other countries. So we're going to talk a little more about the toxic kinetics, or how the body absorbs the chemical and what kind of phases does the body need to do to excrete it at the end. Um, the reason why one could be very vulnerable to these chemicals is because it prevails in our soil, water, and ambient air. This isomer is the highest pesticide activity widely used in commercial use. The effects could be 3 effects: central nervous systems, the breakdown of um, GABA receptors, which is neurological receptors, or the inhibition. It could also affect our reproductive systems, and it could have a hormone imbalance in our body. So there's many regulations. The one that we will probably talk most of is the EPA enlisting it as a contamination. So any site that has abundance of this chemical is notified by the priority list um, agency. And what they do is they try to plan out ideas of how to long-term wise um, rehabilitate these sites. And as we can talk about also the experimental side, which is there is very limited experiments on humans, so we have to rely more on the experiments on rats. And as we can see, there is about a handful of different experiments, much of them that are notified by the Toxic Substance and Disease Registration. And then lastly, in the rough draft, we would probably talk about the background, a little more information of how um, this chemical came to be and what kind of whatnots and uses we rely on. One could say that the global production usage was very murky, meaning that it was not transparent of whom or what country was producing it or selling it. There's just not enough database for it. But we do understand that the highest consumption was between 30 to 60 latitudes, which is practically the United States, because the United States did contribute a lot to the pollution of this chemical. And there is a handful of different companies that still produce this toxic chemical, which is the gamma hydrocycline hexane. Um, And as we continue, I would probably add more images, obviously eliminate a little bit of the word context, and have a more clear syllabus or outline. Thank you.